Wanda Anderson, and I teach mainly field courses online, the field seminars. So I actually teach both the foundation and the advanced year field seminars. To talk a little bit about an overview of how the field practicum works in the MSW program, it's really in many ways, I think, unique. And what we do is we set a time with students. They come into an orientation, which is set up prior to their entering the field, and then they have a rather lengthy period of time to work with what we call field planner. So the students work with that field planner in their area, wherever they are across the country. And it is really a unique opportunity for that student to find a field placement that really meets their educational goals. So we really work with them so that field placement is a place that can be very exciting for the student and allow them to really grow in the area that they hope to practice at some point. Students generally do 2 field placements. They do a foundation placement and an advanced placement. So in both of those placements, we ask students to complete 560 hours of field placement. That tends to be a little bit higher than some other universities, and the reason we ask students to do 560 hours because we really see field as a capstone for our students, and we really feel that's the class where they have the opportunity to really tie everything together. So to reach that 560 hours, students will be doing between 18 to 20 hours over a period of 2 semesters, which is 16 weeks each. So they do 18 to 20 hours over 32 weeks in total to equal their 560 hours. A really important part of that field placement is that we do ask that the hours be completed during the peak hours time at the agency. And the reason being is a student is at a field placement for an excellent learning opportunity. And what we find is in almost all agencies, 99.9% of the time, most of that activity happens during peak times. For example, Monday to Friday, 8 to 5 or 9 to 5. That's when students have the opportunity to reach out to other agencies, make referrals, and often even see the activity within the agency. So even if it's a residential setting, and students will say, you know, it's a 24/7, so there's things going on in the evenings. Some of that activity is pretty isolated to that residential setting, so we really want students to have that opportunity to interact in the entire community as they're at their field placement.